Hi, I'm Rob, and in this Gems of War video, I'm going to show you the team I'm going to use for Underspire. Now, it's a slightly different team from the team I showed in the raid boss event for a few very good reasons. You can change the class for a start, like Tidecaller is really good for the raid boss event, but I've changed it in this for a very particular reason, and the main reason is we're up against very different opponents here. So the combination of two Deep Kings is going to work really well. Like we don't need a Godslayer in this team, so there's no need to have that Godslayer troop that was in the raid boss team. But it still works in a similar sort of way. Triton gives all Merfolk allies a 50% start with mana and can chip in with some heavy splash damage at the same time and increase the magic of the Merfolk by 4 magic a time. And the Deep King, really cool, does true splash damage to 2 random enemies, submerge myself and a random ally, which is really cool, and all Merfolk gain 3 attack on 4 or 5 GM matches. As I said, change to Geomancer for this, for the reason is like basically we're going to get tougher opponents in this battle as the battles go later on, and we need a bit more survivability. The weapon, still the same weapon though, explodes blue gems, grant a random status effect to all Molantis allies, and summons a Molantis troop. But Geomancer should make this a little bit more survivable. You don't want to get unlucky with a few skull hits or things like that, and it's still going to be really quick at the same time. Still going to start with 50% mana, but we're going to inflict stun when enemies deal skull damage. Still going to get anti-magic sphere, reduce damage from spells by 20%. Gain 3 magic at the start of battle is really good if you're a newer player. Every time we match Brown, which we will be a lot with this team, going to gain a barrier. Bonus Brown as well, and immune to stun, poison, disease, death marks like Cancer Pea and Devour. So really cool. The banner for this is going to be a +2 brown, +1 blue, -1 yellow banner of elements. If you don't have the Deep King, then there's several troops you can chuck in that are really effective. Like Leviathan was the one I recommended in Raid Boss. Really cool. Damage to all. 2 lots of that is going to be really good. Combined with what Triton does as well, that's going to be really effective. And you can keep charging up with this as well. If you want to make this even safer, you can actually just use a tactic of putting this 1 further down and a Deep King to the top. And if you did lose your Deep King, you're going to get this, and you're going to get a summon of a Molantis troop at the same time. So a few ways to go about it. Let's roll with this though and see what we can do. Really fast this was in the raid boss. It was ridiculous. Almost wasn't doing anything. It was just the game was starting with a potion of explosion. It was just pretty much working itself. But there we go. We've got that splash damage there. That's gonna whack them out of it straight away. You can get the weapon up and charge that, and then cast that or charge your Deep Kings, whatever you prefer. All going to be very straightforward on the early levels. I'll put the team code in the description below. Always grab your lantern. Always save the lantern for the green boss, Emeraldrin. That gives you 2 times Imperial Deeds, which are particularly hard to get hold of in the game. So don't waste your lanterns doing things like seeing slightly further ahead, like opening the map ever so slightly more. It's a complete waste. Absolutely do not do that. Come on, Magnus. So nice start on them. Got the Deep King. This is going to end it absolutely straight away. Splash damage to 2 random enemies. No matter who it hits on the early stages, it's going to finish people off. And just work your way through the rooms. A combination of those 2 Deep Kings hitting back to back, together with Triton finishing off, and all the benefits from the weapon. This is going to be a nice, easy Underspire. We got Brown, yes. Every time you get that, you get Rock Solid at the same time, making it really safe. And we got Submerged. Which way we're going to go? Whichever way we go, we know it's going to be the wrong way. I said that last week and actually got lucky, so I'm hoping the same tactic works again. Right, so we can either get, let's see if we get the weapon up. Really good to get those benefits from the status effects, but we literally do not need them at the early stages. There we go. What do you know? It happened to be the wrong way. Never mind. Let's go back a different way. Yeah, give them a little wallop. we've got brown, nope. And another slap round the chops. Yeah. Unlucky. Well, we do all the skull damage at this rate. Go on, Deep King. You show him who's boss, mate. Couple of torches left. But yeah, really straightforward team to use. The combination of just how much damage your Deep Kings do is going to make this fairly straightforward, I think. As many Nitro medals as you can bung on to increase the damage of your Deep King, or even your Leviathans if you don't have a Deep King, or any other troops you got. Just the combination of this weapon with Triton, there you go, just happened to be a dead end. The other two ways I've been out of the three options just happen to be the dead ends. Happens nearly every week. Not saying it's fixed or nothing. Not would I say a thing like that? Yes. Oh, it's good to get brown because you need that colour and you get charged up at the same time and you get a rock solid barrier. Job done. And no torches left, that is it, we've run out. So yeah, done. So there's a team. I'll put the team code in the description below if you enjoyed this video, found it useful or helpful, any of that kind of stuff, you know the drill by now. Feel free to bash that like and subscribe button, it really does help. But most of all, thanks for watching. I'll catch you again next time. Bye for now.